Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. How are we all doing this morning? Please confirm that you can hear me, you can see me, and you can also see my slides. It's very important. Good morning. Okay. Mabel says yes. Awish says yes. Okay. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we all doing? Hope we are all very, very fine because this is going to be a very, very interesting morning. When I say interesting, I mean we have a lot to unpack, a lot to discuss, and a lot to go about. Like you can see my screen, today we are going to be dissecting business plan, how to properly create a business plan, and everything that surrounds a good business plan. Okay, so I'm going to give a little bit of time, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes is too much because I already have a lot of people joined in already. But for the grace of our latecomers, I don't like latecomers, but just because there's nothing I can do, let me wait for the latecomers. 5 minutes. So if you're in the group chat with everybody, you can as well just prompt them. Just let them know that it's going to be an interesting class today, and we are here to talk about business plan. My name is Evelyn, like you can see on the screen, and I'm currently in Abuja, Nigeria. So please do well to tell me where you're joining from. I can see my Nigerian flags flying. Karimat, how are you? Ako, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Please tell me where else you're joining. If you're joining from Uganda, from Eswatini, from Kenya, from Botswana, wherever. Oye, that's my tribal name, by the way. So I have a namesake here already. Okay, I can see Utopia. Ethiopia, that's nice. What's the time in Ethiopia right now? I can see Sierra Leone. Hi, Mabel. I can see Kano, Nigeria, Cameroon, South Africa, Uganda. Abuja is fine, Karimat. Abuja is fine, even though it's a bit hot this morning, but what can we do? It's the season. I have Namibia. Oh, wow, that's nice. Patricia said Lagos, Nigeria. Nice to meet you. Forgive our late coming. I will not forgive. I will not forgive. That biscuit that is supposed to go around, it will not get to you. Okay, I can see a lot of Kenyans. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. South Africa. This is what 11th hour. Okay. Sierra Leone is cool. Zimbabwe, Ghana, South Africa. Lambs, nice to meet you. Cynthia says Uganda is 12:02. Okay, so you guys are 2 hours ahead of us. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm seeing Malawi. That's nice. That's nice. This one said Nigeria, Kaduna State, Zaria, Bulkisu, yeah, Kiki this morning. I can speak Hausa by the way, so I can gossip with anybody that understands Hausa. South Africa, South Africa. Oh wow, okay. Lesotho, I can see we have representatives from almost everywhere around the African country, and this is so beautiful. This is really beautiful, which just means that we are all connected, we are all together in this, and let's get this ball rolling. It's almost time. This is 1 minute. Okay. Maria Silas said, I'll be your gossip partner. That's beautiful. Julie from Nigeria. Jules, okay. I like the short form of that. From Port Harcourt. Okay, that's beautiful. I've never been to Port Harcourt, so I guess maybe Jules will be the one to take me to Port Harcourt. How about that? Good to have you here in Hausa, my dear. I grew up in the northern part of Nigeria, so I guess I could not escape speaking Hausa. So when it comes to conversing in Hausa fluently, like greetings, good morning, good afternoon, how are you? I get to do that. So I will give you bole and fish. Okay, okay, okay. That's enticing. That's enticing. If you pay my flight tickets, I'm going to come. Okay, latecomers. I can see the numbers going up. So I guess we are in the right track. All right, so I believe you can see me and you can see my screen. This is Fatima from Bauchi. Fatima from Bauchi. Do you know what Bauchi people are known for that I like? They are known for Wena, which is masa. If you eat masa made in Bauchi, I believe it's just like different from any other masa made in the north. I don't know what's so particular with Bauchi State masa. It's just like there's something very, very particular. I remember back then I used to leave Jos all the way down to Bauchi. Sure, you see how stubborn we were just to go and eat masa because where I was schooling is very close. It's just like 30 minutes to Bauchi. So we'll just like go on a weekend, just go and move around and come back. You said your class will be sweet. You're so lively, my dear. I just love good gists, and that's why my class might be lively. Okay, before I use gist to take over our time, we are going to be talking about creating a business plan. It's all about business plan today. So if you have a business, or you're aspiring to have a business, or you have a strong potential for a business, listen attentively. This is just a class. Sorry, this is just a class for you. So what are we going to be dissecting today? Today we'll be dissecting the business plan defined, like understanding what a business plan is. We're going to know the importance of a business plan, the elements of a business plan, and creating a business plan using a case study. So it's all going to be a practical. I'll give you people a bad business plan example. I'll give you a good business plan example, and what is what it encompasses all in the whole business plan preparation and how to get it done. So first of all, business plan. What is business plan? I know you can see what is business plan on my screen, but randomly, just tell me what you understand. Leave what is on the screen right now. Just tell me personally when somebody tells you business plan, what do you understand by that? Or what do you pick? Or somebody tells you, oh, I want your business plan. Or you go to somebody with a business idea and he tells you, where's your business plan? What do you understand by them? My voice is breaking. Please, someone should confirm if my voice is actually breaking. If I need to switch to
Saying
my
you're
head.
good. I can hear
Um,
you clearly.
okay. Thank you. Thank you, Christiana. Lest I forget, Christiana is my moderator for today, so she's going to be attending most of your questions. So if you have any question, please don't use the chat button. Use the Q&A, the comments, sorry, the Q&A, the questions and answer tab there, and drop all your questions. So we won't miss anything, and she'll be able to attend to all the ones that I won't be able to. Okay? So please let's use the Q&A button, and the chat button should just be for where you'll be answering my questions and dropping one or two comments. But if you have a specific questions, please use the Q&A so that we all be on the same page. Okay, let me see what I have here. How to run your business, a well thought out blueprint for your business. This is your business SOP. That's beautiful. Business plan involves setting objectives for a business and okay, what you are going to be selling or the service to be provided, where and how. All right, I love the answers I'm seeing here. You guys, your head is there. Let me use breaking. Your head is there. Okay, evaluation, assessment, and all that goes into business setting. This is beautiful. Cynthia said this is a document which outlines the business idea. Sorry, this is running too fast. That outlines the business idea, financial and budgeting breakdown, and analysis of a business in a given locality. Okay, you guys, no wrong answer, and I love it. This person said market plan, just straight towards market plan. This person said how you intend to have your business run, such as location, product, etc. This is beautiful, and I love what I'm seeing here. So back to the screen now. What is the screen telling us that is business plan? So it says a business plan is a detailed document that describes your business. So that's just it. It's a document that describes your entire business, everything that has to do with your business. This is a document that defines it. Okay, it tells what your business is about, the product, the services you provide, the target market, your strategy, and how to reach your customers, your business organization structure, and your financial predictions. So it's not just coming to come and say, oh, I have a business plan, and your business plan is not complete. You're just speaking in tongues. You're just talking, nobody will understand what you're saying. But once the business plan is well detailed, whoever picks your document or reads through it will be like, oh, this person knows what they are planning to achieve. So business plan has to be well detailed. We are going to get into that. So next, I'm going to be talking about the importance of a business plan. What are the importance of, like you can see on my screen, I don't need to be reading it out loud, but we all understand that a good business plan attracts potential investors or lenders. If you're looking for people to help you invest in your business, you know the perfect document to give them is the business plan. And then it also helps you to understand your business better. Because most times people don't even understand what is going on in their business. They just come day-to-day activity, buy and sell, restock old stuff, do this, do that, update, and they will leave. But once you have a document that will guide you, you understand whether your business is moving in a healthy direction or not. And also allows you to plan your business activities. You already have a business going. You have the plan for it. You prioritize your activities based on how they are coming. This week you're going to do this, next week you're going to do that. This month you seek to achieve this, next month you seek to achieve that. No other document explains it better to you than your business plan. Okay? And then because when you have a business plan now, you already know what are your main challenges, what are those things that you need to avoid, because you already have them in the document. Okay, you already have, oh, this is what I tend to achieve. This is what I'm planning to achieve. So how are you going to do that? If you have challenges along the way, how are you going to do that? Okay, so the business plan helps you to mitigate all these things and be on the safer side. So next, I'll be talking about the elements of a good business plan. Remember, the business plan have specific elements on how we are going to go about drafting it. It's not just come and you just do one page per 2 page, 3 page, you just go and design it and that's a business plan. You know, most people make mistakes of just coming to come and put all English and grammar together and say, oh, this is what I want to do about my business without breaking it down accordingly, saying, okay, first of all, the executive summary. What is the executive summary? We are going to come into details about what is executive summary and how to achieve a good and clear executive summary. So, elements of a good business plan. We have the executive summary, we have the company description, we have the products and services, market analysis, marketing and sales strategy, the organizational structure, the financial projections, funding requests, and every other thing you want to add. So if your company is not raising funds yet, you can put in your statements, how much your business makes, because people want to see how healthy your business is, especially investors. Because there's no how you say you don't want you don't want people to invest in your business. That means you are shutting off your business for great potential. So all these things have to be well detailed in your documents. Don't hold back. Don't come and say, oh, this is not important. Investors or customers don't want to see it. No, don't assume for them. Just fix everything there and let them be the ones come to you for clarity. Okay, you said you're going to make this so amount of money, and you stated that you're going to get this amount of money through marketing, through one-on-one sales, through this, through that, and you assume you're going to make this amount of money. How sure are you? So this will be the questions they are coming up to you with. Not basic questions are supposed to be in the document because everything is already outlined. I don't know if I'm making myself very, very clear. So, without getting you guys a bit confused on the whole details, let me pick them one after the other. So, we are going to start with executive summary. What do we understand by executive summary? So, we just say executive summary is a brief overview of your business plan that highlights your company's mission, the products or the services, and basic information about the leadership team, the employees, the location, and the growth plans. Okay, so it's just a brief overview, maybe 6, 7, 10 lines, 5 lines, 4 lines. depending on how bulky your business is or what's those things or your capacity. Because if you have a large capacity and said I'm going too fast. Okay, let me slow down. So if you have a very big capacity, very big business, just know that your executive summary is going to be large because you're going to explain or give an overview of that business or the business plan itself, what the company is seeking to achieve. So this is how we're going to do it. Executive summary is a brief overview of your business plan that highlights your company's mission, the products and services, and basic information about your team, your location, your growth plans, your leadership roles, and every other thing. So you're just going to give a brief description about it. Okay? So these are the tips for executive plan. One, you're going to keep it concise but engaging. Very, very concise and engaging. You're going to use clear and simple language. Very, very clear. Don't come and be using Gen Z slangs or big grammar. Or nobody wants to hear that. Just go straight to the point. You deal with cake, you deal with confectionaries, you deal with already made clothes, you deal with go straight to the point. My name is Evelyn Eze. I'm based in Abuja. I'm a sole proprietor. I deal with already made dresses. So far I supply to where like just make it very, very direct to the point and use simple language. Highlight what makes your company unique. What is that thing that makes your company unique? For instance, sustainable clothing. Oh, I use eco-friendly materials. All the dresses are 100% cotton. This is a unique selling point for you as a company. If you're someone that makes cakes, you'll be like, oh, we make customized cakes based on customers' requests. That is a unique selling point for you. Or you can say, oh, for a cake business, we come to your house and bake the cake. If you have bakery, we just come and do the baking there in your house. Some people do that. It's just like in-house chefing. That's also another unique point for you, and you can include it there. Okay, always highlight all these things. So now I'm going to give you people the formula of a great executive summary. What is the formula to follow? First is your company statement. What is your company statement? Your company statement is just like a vision of where you want your company to be, like where you see your company to be in the nearest future. This explains the basic details of your company, what you do and why you do the business you do. And then you go about and talk about the mission of your business. You clearly state your business mission. What are your what are your overachieving goals? What are those things you want to achieve? How do you plan to achieve them? What is your mission? Your mission is to educate all of Africa. That's your mission. And then you go about to talk about your products and services. So first, you're going to talk about the details about your company. Okay? The details about your company. You're going to talk about the mission. You're going to talk about the product, and you're going to talk about the target market. Who are your target market? You're going to briefly describe who your customers are and what your product or services appeals to them. Okay, and then you're going to talk about your company details and achievements, what your company have done, the leadership team, the employees, the location, any major achievements or milestones, everything your company have done. Oh, my company has done 5 weddings in one day is an achievement. Put it there. Because it's not all bakeries or all event planner or how do they call them can achieve that 5 weddings in a day. Is it a joke? So all these things are achievements. So you put them there. Your company has supplied um has supplied your cakes to United States. Your cake left, for instance, Nigeria and went all the way to United States. You've supplied 2,000 cupcakes to the United States. That is an achievement. Put it there. Just highlight it there. Let it be there. Your financial highlights include the overview of your financial predictions, your expected revenue, your profitability, and your growth plans. This one said over 1,000 increase in our customer sales. It's a good achievement. You put it there because it's not easy to achieve that. Okay. And these are what investors want to see. These are what potential people who want to come into your business. These are the things they want to see. It's not coming to come and tell them that you've done before. Those are success stories. We call them success stories. Those are speaking grammar. You're already in the business. You're already in the business. Please confirm me I'm not breaking also, because I think I'm having a little network issue. If I should go ahead, just give me a thumbs up or let me hear you can go ahead. Okay, audio is good. So sorry about that. My network can be very, very tricky. Okay, thank you. But once we get to any point and you cannot hear me, please call my attention so that we can just find. I don't want any of my teachings today to be missing. So just call my attention and I can repeat myself. Network is very, very it's very, very funny. I used to tell people that my network and my laptop, they like behaving like jealous girlfriends because I don't know why when it's time for me to impart knowledge, they'll just start misbehaving. Okay, so I stopped at financial highlights. So make sure that everything is detailed. Everything is written in there. Because if it's not written in there, I don't know what you'll be doing. I really don't know what you'll be doing. Okay? And then okay, I think okay, also confirm you can hear me because I just got a notification. Let's see if I was briefly signed out. Okay, perfect. All right, so next we're going to be talking about investment need. You are going to be adding the investment need, not me. You are going to be adding your investment. If you are seeking for funding, this is your opportunity to just scatter everywhere. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you are seeking to make from that amount that they are going to be investing in you. Tell them the activities you are going to be using that money to do. Don't worry, we are going to get to where we will be breaking this down. But the highlight is just list all these things clear and let them be there. Very, very clear and direct. So now I'm going to give you people. Oh, okay. I think that is another point. Um, I need to go off video to make it better. Just give me a second. That's actually a good point to go on video. Okay. All right. I think this should be better. If it's not better, I'm going to go and sue these network people. All right. So this is an example of a good executive summary. Let's just read together. So this is the company is called Healthy Bites and it's a startup. Or let me put it this way. Sorry, sadly. Don't worry, I'll bring my video back on a bit. I want to be sure about this network. Probably it's not from my end and I'm blaming network. I want to quickly switch to a different network provider. So I'll be sure. But while I'm doing that, I want to be talking at the same time. So a good executive summary. What is a good executive summary? Healthy Bites is a startup offering locally sourced organic meal kits in Lagos. Our mission is to simplify healthy eating by delivering fresh, nutritious ingredients with easy to follow recipes. We've identified a growing demand among city dwellers who value nutrition but are pressed for time. And then our experienced team, led by two accomplished chefs, ensure the quality of our meals with a projected 40% increase in revenue in our second year. We seek $100,000 in funding to expand our delivering radius and double our customer base. Hmm. So next, let me just move to the next slide. Let me not talk too much. Next slide says, we sell meal kits. Our food is healthy and we source it from nearby. We source it from nearby. People in the city are our customers. Our team is good and we want more money to do our business. What do you think about the two summaries? Just give me a very light answer of what you think about the two summaries. So I said nearby very fast, no time. The summary is too vague. It's very explicit. So the first or the second, I need the first and second. I read two business proposals there or two summaries there. The first one is better. Okay. The first one is very detailed and convincing. Okay. As a potential funder in the room, I would definitely go for the first summary. I can see there's a lot of thoughts that has gone into it. Okay, so let me take it back a bit because I want us to understand what I mean here. So this is the first one. The first one says, Healthy Bite is a startup offering locally sourced organic meal kits in Lagos. This is a brief description of who they are and what they do. Just a brief description of who they are and what they do. And then they went ahead to say, our mission is to simplify healthy eating by delivering fresh, nutritious ingredients with easy to follow recipe. So another one, they've said their mission. So the first one is, let's say the vision, like what they seek to achieve. The next one is their mission. And they went ahead to tell you people that we've identified a growing demand among cities dwellers. So this is their target market now. They've already identified everything. They've spoken about their mission, what they're delivering, who are their target audience. They've talked about their team. We are experienced team led by two accomplished chefs. They've talked about how they will ensure quality. They've talked about the projected increase in revenue and how much they seek to raise and what they're going to use the money for. They said the funding is to expand our delivery radius and double our customer base. So without even going into detail about the business plan, by reading the executive summary, you already know what they are trying to talk about, what they are seeking to achieve and how they are seeking to achieve it and what they intend or what they plan to achieve with the business. They already told you that they are expecting or they are projecting a 40% increase. So it's just well summarized. And the second person is just telling us that we sell meal kits, our food is healthy, we source it from nearby. Nearby where? People in our city, what is the target? We have so many people in your city. Who are you targeting? I don't know if you understand. Like, who are you targeting? You have a good team. How good are the team? Who and who is part of the team? We want more money to do more business. Okay, oh, you just come and blow powder. People will just give you money like that. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about I believe we've already reviewed this business plan. We've already reviewed it. We don't need to come and be reviewing it over again. We've already said it's clear and concise. Relevant information about the business is there, and the mission is also there. The target market is there, the theme is there, the financial highlights are there, the requested funding usage, and the compiling story with unique highlights of the business is already there. So they've already captured everything together. Okay. And the second one just is like this person is talking to a friend. This person is not ready. I think my network is a bit stable now, so I can turn on my video. So this person is not even ready to do business. This person just wants to just come and speak English and be going. They're not ready for business. So there's nothing that is sticking here. Nothing. No target market, no team, no financial highlights, no mission, nothing. So second one, we're going to be talking about the company description. Now we've done with the executive summary. Say that namesake easy. Oh. Now we're going to be talking about company description. What do you understand by company description? So this is just a part of the business plan that provides detailed information about your company. So it should include your business name, the products and services, your offering, your company's legal structure, such as whether it's a sole proprietorship, a partnership, a cooperative, an NGO, LCC, whoever it is. Okay. And then you're going to include your business goals. So I'll always tell people the easiest way to get your best business goal is using the SMART method. So easy. Once you just think about setting your goals, the first thing should come to your head is your SMART. Whether it's specific, whether it's measurable, whether it's achievable, whether it's relevant, and make sure it's time bound. Okay, so this ensures your goals are clear, they are realistic, and they are trackable. So you won't just come and be setting goals that only you and your village people or you and God can achieve it. Just set a goal that is very, very realistic. Okay, so there's so many tips. The best one to use is just think about SMART. So today you want to go about a project. First of all, you're going to think, is it specific? For instance, you want to feed the whole nation. That might be your goal. Is it specific? Yes, I want to feed the whole nation. Is it measurable? How many people are in the nation that you want to feed? 1 billion people. Okay. Is it achievable? Do you have the capacity to feed those 1,000 people? Okay, yes, I have the capacity. All right, that's fine. Is it relevant? Oh, maybe the world is going through a hunger strike and you have the capacity to feed them. So it's relevant. Fine, then you can go ahead. Time bound, how long do you want to do it? Do you want to use 1 year to feed the entire nation? You have the capacity to do it and it's relevant because everybody is going hungry. Then you set for 1 year to feed the entire nation. That's easy to go about it. But in the same line, you want to feed the entire nation, and somebody is there telling you he wants to feed heaven and earth. Which one is more realistic? Isn't the person that wants to feed the entire nation? How do you want to go and start feeding heaven? How relevant is that? Eh? And how measurable that? Have you ever been to heaven? How do you want to do it? This is just example. Okay, here are some tips. Just be very, very precise and to the point. Highlight what sets your business apart. What is, for instance, now feeding the nation, you have a big factory or you have factory all over the countries in the world. This is what sets your business apart. Because somebody that doesn't have businesses or doesn't have location in all over the world, there is no way they are going to do that. But you that have businesses all over the world, that is your unique selling point. That is that thing that sets your business apart. You already have footprints everywhere, so it's easy for you to achieve it. But somebody that said he wants to feed heaven and earth, how do you want to? Do you have office in heaven? Let's leave that. Okay, and Just always be realistic. Okay, let me calm down from feeding the entire nation. Let me say you want to feed 500 people in a community. Let's just use that one. Let me come back because me too, I'm trying to be a bit unrealistic. Okay, you want to feed a community that holds 500 individual. But you're not looking at feeding the entire community. You're looking at feeding just 200 people in that community. That's you being very, very specific. Okay, that's you trying to measure what your capacity can hold, and you know it's achievable because if you go to the market and buy food stuff for 200 people, you can easily come and cook it, or you can package it in a way that you can deliver to all these people. Is it relevant? Yes, maybe it's a low income and in community, or is an IDP camp, or is a place that is filled with poor people. So feeding them is very, very relevant because we all know how hunger can be in the society. So these are all the things that you should look out for. Sorry, I don't want to be spending time on this slide, but it looks like I keep doing it all the time. So next, we're going to be talking about products and services. You're going to be describing your offerings. You're going to provide a detailed explanation of your products and services. If you have 10 products, you are going to explain all 10. Don't omit anyone. If you have different services that you do, do you have a salon? You do pedicure, you do hair installation, you do stretching, you do revamping, you do lashes, you do nails, you do acne removal, what they call it, skincare, all that. Those are services. And you have a company that does all these things. List them. Even if it's henna that you do among your services, you list all of them. If all of them have specific target audience, you can as well just highlight it in a way and let it be there. And then you can also highlight your unique value proposition. What are those things that make it so unique? Oh, you do henna and your henna dries very fast. If you design your henna and in less than 5 minutes, the customer can stand up and go. Most people will have to sit for 30 minutes, for 1 hour. In fact, that's another thing that makes me don't get henna, because the time that I have to be sitting and waiting for my hand to dry, I don't have that patience. But I love the design. So that your unique proposition can be, oh, just come for your henna design. You don't have to sit for 1 hour and wait for it to dry. You can just come and sit for 5 minutes. Somebody like me, I will rush and come. Somebody who sees the potential in this business, who understands the henna business, like, oh, this is a unique value proposition. This is something we can propose to the general public, to your customers. And with that, you can get more clients or more people coming around you. If you have any questions, the best time to ask me. But let me do well and check and see if anybody has dropped anything for me. You don't want me to see the questions. Okay. Oh. No questions for me. I see everywhere is quiet. Okay. Thank you, Christiana. Christiana has answered most of the questions. Thank you, Joy. I see you there also. So kindly drop your questions there. Please, is a business plan and project plan the same? Well, it depends on the project. Is a project trying to get you money, or you're trying to run a project like a non-profit project? So that's the difference between a project plan, specific type of project planning, and business plan. Because business plan, you're seeking to make profit. So the project is, are you out to make profit or not? If you're out to make profits, then just know that that is a business plan. That is a business you're proposing. Are you a startup? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you whatever you are? And you're seeking to make money out of that thing you're proposing, then it's a business plan, because technically, what is a business? Okay. Project charter. I think that needs a better explanation, but there are almost similar. They're almost like um they're almost like same thing. It's just that for a project, like I said, the project still differs because you might have a project that you're not seeking to make money out of it. But anything that you're seeking to make out of it, anything you're seeking to make money out of it, just know that one way or another, that is a business plan. Whether you call it a project charter or not, or you call it a project proposal, or you call it whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it still comes back to a business plan if you're seeking to make money. What is the difference between business plan and business model? So business model, yeah. Okay, I think somebody has answered that, but let me explain a bit. Business model is how you are going to make that money. So the business model is part of business plan. So you have your business model inside your business plan. So how you intend to make the money. Do you intend to sell by subscription? Do you want to do monthly subscription, yearly subscription? Those are business models. Do you want to do outright sales? Do you want to do cash points? Those are business models. How do you intend to make money? But then the business plan is that complete structure consisting your target market, your marketing strategies, your financial, including your business plan. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, I think we've answered most of the questions, but if you have more questions, you can drop them. So next, we're going to be talking about market analysis. So what is market analysis? Market analysis is just a detailed study of your business marketing, your business market, like everything that has to do about your business market, including your potential customers, your rivals, the people in your industry, the people that are already doing what you are doing, the people that are seeking to do what you are doing, and also, most importantly, your customers, existing, potential, future customers, all in one. So market analysis, I keep telling people, is very, very broad. There's so many things that you can do when it comes to market analysis. And why is it important? It just helps you to understand the demand of your product and services. Who are the people that already seek your products in the industry? Okay, help you identify your opportunities and the threats in the market. You sell sustainable clothes. What are the trends in the market? What are people saying about sustainable clothing? What are the disadvantages of sustainable clothing? Did they get spoiled very fast? Do they stay durable? Like all those things, you need to identify them. And that is where the market analysis becomes very, very important. You have to inform your price. It helps inform your pricing and your marketing strategy. If you don't do your market analysis now, you might come and be saying, oh, I'm going to sell this my clothes for 5,000. Let me use Naira, 5,000 Naira. But in the market, these clothes are going for 15,000 Naira. And you thinking you're selling it at a good price for 5,000 Naira, you are omitting a lot of things that people who are already in the industry are already facing. For instance, registrations, certificates, adverts. And later on, when you start making it big in the industry, before you realize that, oh, your pricing is what is really affecting you. Because you've not done a good market analysis, you've not seen what is the average of the price that is going on in the industry you're trying to do the analysis for. Clothing line, okay, the average amount people sell this type of clothes is 10,000 Naira. Some people sell 20, some people sell 15, but the average, the least, based on your own calculation, you see that, oh, okay, the least that can go is 10,000 Naira. And trying to make profits, you know that, okay, I can add just 2,000 Naira. And you still will stay in between the trends, in between the markets, like exactly what is going on. You're not left behind. So tomorrow, even if you feel like, oh, I want to increase your price, initially, remember you wanted to sell it at 5,000 Naira. But after you've done the analysis, you see that, oh, I cannot sell this clothes for 5,000 Naira. I have to sell it anything from 10,000 and above. And then you set your price at 12,000 Naira. Tomorrow, something happens in the market and your price have to go up. Sure, you see that the difference in price from raising it from 5,000 Naira to at least 15 Naira 15,000 naira, and the difference between raising it from 12,000 naira to 15,000 naira, the difference is much. If you're initially selling it at 5,000 naira and you want to raise the price to 15,000 naira, 10,000 is too much. Your customers will run away. But once you've done a proper analysis and you see that, oh, okay, this price should start at 12,000 naira, and you started at that 12,000 naira, and something happened, inflation, economic factors, and so many influences have made you to come and raise your price, and you have to raise it to that 15,000 and above. You see that your marketing analysis has helped you to stay on track, and you can be easily flexible in inflating your price, because people within that industry are not selling too much. People will run to you initially because you wanted to sell 5,000 naira. They will come and pack your goods. Even people that already are producers, they will pack your own and go and resell it. Because how will you come and be selling it 5,000 naira in this economy and time? So people who see opportunity to make profits, they will still come and pack from you and make their profits very easy. Like somebody like me who is a business person, now we come and pack it and sell it. You, since you don't want to make money, me, I want to make money. There are so many things I can use the profit to do. So it's quite very, very easy. So what are the elements of a good market analysis? First, you are going to identify your target market. Okay, let me break it down for you, Ahmed, a bit. Don't worry, I was vague when I was explaining the whole market analysis. So now I'm going to pick them one after the other. So just pay attention. You're going to understand. So first is your target market. Your target market are the specific group of people you want to reach with your product or your services. For instance, you sell aesthetics. Yeah. Who are the people that are always there for aesthetics? It's the girlies. It's the people who want to have all these fine things. Like me, I love aesthetics. If you see the things in my room, you're just going to be laughing at me. Let me see if I have a book close. Okay. Like this thing now. This is a mini bookshelf. Just ask me what I'm going to do with it. I make mini books. So if you sell something like this, yeah, you sell miniatures, you sell things for doll houses. These are aesthetics that girlies love in arranging their rooms. Okay. So how or who are the people that buy all these things? So that's the target market. So you're going to check by trends now. You're going to check, oh, who are the people that are interested in buying this product? You go on people that are already selling these things. Go and see the level of people that are already following them. Go and see the people that are already buying from them. Okay. And you know that most of
Just hold on a bit, she'll be
I
right
think to
back.
go for the more. Okay, can you hear me now? Confirm you can
Yes,
hear me now.
I think you're back. We can hear you. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, it was a call. I think I know what to do.
Okay, looks like Evelyn is having a
I
network
am
issue.
so sorry, you guys. I don't even know. So instead of me to switch off my, I should put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I went and put my phone on flight mode. So I kind of just lost everybody. Sorry about that. Confirm if I'm back and my screen is back up. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I think I stopped at target markets. All right, so I was talking about children and who are their targets, children and parents. Okay, so I said if you sell a doll, if you sell dolls and toys, or you sell things for doll houses and all that, you know your users, people who use your product are children, but those children are not your target audience, or those children are not your customers. Those children are just your users. They're people who use your product. But your customers are the parents, those rich aunties, those their aunties, their uncles, and the people that give birth to them. They are the people that can afford and pay for it. So you have to be specific when you're identifying your target audience. Know what you sell. Know the people that buy those things that you sell. Do you sell clothing? You know that if you're selling clothes, it's mostly women that are going to be your customers. So all these things, you just have to be very specific and know how to advertise it. So if you go online and you see people that sell this, yeah, you see that most of the people that are in their comment section, liking their posts, liking their deeds, they're mostly teenagers and young girls who like aesthetics, who like very, very fancy and tiny things. Like me now, if you tell me to go and buy a hand fan, before I'll buy that hand fan, let me show you the hand fan I'm using. Sure, you see how small it is. You see how tiny it is. So if you sell things like this, you already know that the people you're going to be targeting are girls that like nice and fancy things. So how are you going to identify these people? Just go to the pages of people that are already selling this thing. Don't be shy. You going to your competitors page is part of market analysis, is part of you staying afloat. So go and check what they're doing differently. Go and check the people that are in their comment section. Run ads also. I keep telling people, you don't know people, you don't know your customers until you run ads. Check the level of people that are clicking, are liking, are sharing, are even saving, because the analytics will show you all these things. So that is another different topic on its own. I'm very sure probably they've taken you people on analytics, or you are going to be taught on that. But always try to read those things, analyze them, and know how it works, because that is the way it's going to help your business. Okay? You have to identify their demographics, what's their location. Are they mostly in America? Are they mostly in the Europe? Are they mostly in Africa? You check it. Where is your own business base? How are you going to get these things to those customers once you've identified them? Those are another example of market analysis. Understand their needs and preferences. What do they need? Let me give you another simple example. You sell, these are the only products you sell in your shop. Yeah, these are bookshelves, and you sell it for people who love making mini bookshelves just to cure anxiety. And then you have like different colors of this. You have white, you have purple, you have black. And you run ads, you keep running ads, you keep running ads. And among all the ads you've been running, people go for the whites more. So what's it trying to tell you? That, oh, people like your product, but they prefer white. So this is an example of their preference. And since white is what people prefer more, when you are restocking, you see that you're getting more of white. So if you don't know the target audience and their preference, you just be buying more of black, thinking, oh, people will love black. No, I love black when I'm wearing on my body, but anything aesthetic, if you check my room, almost everything in my room is just white. So this is how this is how customers think. So if you don't understand this thing, you will just be buying things based on your own assumption. And remember, you're not buying for you, you are buying for your customers. So you're buying what you can sell. Okay, you're going to take survey of potential customers. Just quickly, you're going to do a very small user questionnaire about your whole customers. Where do they live? What do they like? What tribe they are? What country they reside? What gender they are? Their age. So you might go about and find out that most of the people that buy these things are not even parents. They are young people like us. You'll not be wondering, make this make sense? Why are young people buying these things? But that's just the trend. And you will not get to understand if you don't take a survey and try to study all these things, okay? And then study industry reports for insight. Always check on LinkedIn, check on Medium, check on Quora, check on all these things and see what are people talking about the fashion industry, the baking industry, all these things. Yeah, and that also brings us back to industry trends. So these are patterns or movements in the industry over time. Remember, over time, we were not wearing this thing. Yeah, let me use this as a perfect example. There was a time that you have your wig. People don't know what this is. You can just use your hair tie and tie it. Somebody just woke up one morning, I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a bandana. Is it bandana they call it? I don't even know. I'm going to make something that is going to be easy for women to use and be packing their hair. So it's not all the time they're always brushing, always trying to style it or install it or all that. You can just come, pick this, and that is it. That's an industry trend and it's fashionable. People wear it to anywhere, anytime. I remember when bonnet was a trend. Like everybody's trying to sell bonnets. Even people that are already selling clothes, they want to come and sell bonnets because people are buying bonnets. That is like what is trending. Okay, so this can include technology advancements. It can include changing in customers' preference. It can just include a broader economic change. So before, we don't know what sustainable clothing is. We just go to the market and buy clothes and we go. Just go and buy clothes and go. People now will come to your shop and tell you they're looking for 100% cotton. If it's not 100% cotton, they're not buying. This is change that has happened. Some people tell you they cannot wear silk anymore. No, they're not doing silk because they want the eco-friendly materials. And you cannot do anything about it because that's the new trend in the industry. People want to wear something that is very, very safe for the environment. Somebody can come to your store now and you package things for them inside leather. They'll tell you, no, they can't take it inside leather. Don't you have like a paper bag and all those things? So you see, most of this fashion industry now, they're having paper bags as their packaging. They package in cartons rather than giving you all those leather and shredded materials and all that. They don't do it anymore. Most of these companies are cutting down because customers prefer something that is eco-friendly. So how do you want to stay afloat in the industry if you don't read industry trends, if you don't engage with customers on social media and all? I used to tell people, even somebody comes and drop a comment in your social media, whether it's good or it's bad, reply to it. The way you attend to negative comments will make a potential customer to see if they want to come and buy from you or not. How you handle the situation will tell a potential customer if you are a safe place to come and make business. Because some people will just see them answering their customers anyhow in comments and DMs. I'm like, this person doesn't understand business. Me, if I see that thing, I'm gone. I'm not going to be there. Okay. So regularly read industry news reports, whatever is happening. Okay, the industry is making 5% growth or is increasing in 5% growth rate in the next 5 years. You start making plans. How are you going to do people are talking about the fashion industry right now. How do you want to be part of that 5% growth? Okay, so you have to like keep yourself informed. Are you in the tech space? You keep yourself informed. What are those things that are involving in the tech industry? Are you in fashion industry? Are you in the service industry, especially the service industries? Do you work in a hotel? Do you own a spa? Do you own a salon? Like all these things. Are you a therapist? So you have to know what is happening in your industry. Don't think that, oh, because I'm the only person, oh, it's just my business that is here. That business, you think you're the only person do it. Somebody have done it before. Don't think you're alone in your business. You are not alone. Go and make research. Go and search. Go and see what people are doing there. People that, even though people are not still there, but there must be people, there have been people that have been there before, and there are people that will still be there. Okay, so always make your research, always try to check something, always just try to get the right information. Even when a customer comes and tell you, oh, this is like this, and you're not sure how to respond to that customer, go and search for answers. Don't be too eager to answer customers and you're answering wrongly. Just always take your time and know what you are going to be explaining to them. So now we're going to be talking about competitor analysis. I'm very sure I've already explained this one when I was explaining the previous slides, but I'll still reiterate on it. It's just understanding your competition. This helps you to identify your own unique selling points, okay, and develop strategies that capitalize on the competitor's weakness. I talked about price earlier. Okay, you went and check. You sell aesthetics. I always love using this because that's the easiest way for me to explain. You love using you sell this, okay, and there's another lady on TikTok. Let me use TikTok that also sells this. You go on her page, you see the people on her page, you see the way she does her advertisement, and she sells this thing comes in two. I don't know where I threw the other one. This thing comes in two, and these are these are magnetic tape that I use for Polaroids and I use for the books. Yeah. So you go and check. She sells a tape of magnets for 10,000 naira. Okay. And you you make you want to sell yours for 8,000 naira. And not just you want to sell yours for 8,000 naira, you want to sell it together with the bookshelf. So anybody buying the bookshelf is going to get the magnetic tape. And if you're buying it separately from this girl, she sells the bookshelf for 10,000 naira, the magnetic tape for 10,000 naira, and she sells them separately, which is 20,000 naira. And you've gone through her page, you've searched up and down, search up and down, search up and down. You've seen her prices, you've seen, go to the comments, you see the people that are there. You come back to your own page, you look at the business, you see that, okay, wholesale, you bought this for 5,000 naira, you bought this for 5,000 naira. You've put all factors together, your transport, your electricity, your warehousing, your clearance, and everything. And you saw that, oh, after you've done all these things, you can afford to sell the combo for 16,000 naira. That means each can go for 8,000 naira. You come to your page. Hi, besties. Tomorrow we have a combo plan, and you can get the bookshelf and the magnet for as low as 16,000 naira. You advertise it and you leave it there. So one, you've identified your own unique selling points, which is a combo deal. And you've developed a strategy that capitalizes on your competitor's weakness. Your competitor is selling it individually. And you know widely well that you cannot do a bookshelf without the magnetic tape. So selling it together is just like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. And you've capitalized on the weakness by making your own combo deal, which is way cheaper. So the person is not coming to come and buy one, the person is buying two at the same time. So this is how you can easily set yourself better. You can just easily make yourself better in this industry. Let me look for another example again. This is a lamp, yeah, and it's a biro holder, and then it has a drawer, yeah. But most people, it has a drawer. I don't know if you can see my screen. It has a drawer, yeah, and this thing, This thing comes with a rechargeable cable and an extra battery, so that even when there is no light, you can recharge it and use it. And it has a pen holder and it has a space for you. You can keep anything you want to keep, whether you want to store it here or you want to put it up on this place. So now you sell all these things and you have a customer who already sells it. How are you going to do it? It's very, very simple. Your own, you can just come and sell it together with the battery. That's as easy as that. Okay. And next, we are going to talk about the market strategy. How you plan on reaching how you plan on reaching and influencing your potential customers. How do you plan to do it? This includes the details about your pricing, your promotion, your distribution, and all. Okay. So for example, now a fast food chain might use a cost leadership strategy, offering competitive pricing and promoting value meals to attract budget and concise customers. So it's very, very easy. What are your marketing plans? How do you tend to achieve it? Like I told you about the combo deal. Okay, it's just very, very easy. Once you know what you seek to achieve, you just plan it and put it inside your business proposal. So this combo deal that I'm telling you also, it can go inside your business proposal, like your market analysis, how you seek to get your customers, how is the strategy you're going to how you plan to strategize on how to achieve it. This includes your details about your pricing, your promotion, your distribution, and everything. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about how to create a business, how to create a marketing strategy. It's very, very easy. When it comes to marketing strategy, it's very easy. Just understand your customers. Know who they are, know what they do, know where they live, know what geographical location are the people that buy from you the most. You might have your business in Abuja, but people that buy more from you are in Lagos. You already know that. So you're going to establish a very, very clear logistics plan for your customers, so that tomorrow you'll not be saying logistics is the main factor why your customers that are in that same location or in what location are not getting. Okay, for example, you're a boutique clothing store and you cater for people within their 20s and their 30s who value sustainable fashion. That's very, very easy. You also analyze your SWOT, know your customers, know your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, and your strengths for yourself and your competitors. So if you don't know all these things, there is no way you're going to do better in the industry. Okay, identify your unique selling propositions. What are those things that are unique to what you are doing, and how are you proposing it to your customers or your intended customers? And you're going to determine your marketing mix. What are your marketing mix? Your marketing mix are easy. Your products, your price, your place, your promotions. These are marketing mix. How do you intend to achieve it? What is a product? What is the price? What is the place you are selling it? And how do you intend to promote it? Okay, and then you're going to set a clear and achievable marketing goals. Don't go and say you want to sell to 200,000 people in Lagos. The whole of Lagos, how many are there and how many people are going to wear your clothes? Okay, so you have to be very, very clear and make sure that what you are seeking to achieve is achievable. Don't go and say you want to start marketing in AliExpress or you want to start marketing on Temu. How easy it is to market on all these places. You have to make your research first. Okay, and then you're going to choose a customized marketing tactics. Which one do you want to use? Is it social media? Is it email marketing? Is it content marketing? Do you want to be writing articles? Do you want to be doing get ready with me? Do you want to be doing behind the screens? That is your strategy. You are going to detail it. I keep saying this. If you don't plan, that means you're planning to fail. So whatever you are doing, just make sure it's a very well and detailed plan. So next, I'm going to be talking about the marketing strategy implementation. How is it very easy? How easy it is, sorry, to implement this marketing strategy. Straight up, social media promotions, okay? Let me use the example I'm seeing on the screen. Suppose you are launching a new organic skincare product line. Your marketing strategy is going to simply include your social media promotion. We already know that the best place to sell skincare is online. Nobody will be working under the sun to come and buy sunscreen. I don't know if that makes sense. Nobody will come and be trekking just to go and buy lip gloss. Nobody has that time. So the best place to sell all those things is online, and make sure you are authentic. Use influencer partnership. Partner with all those people that have clean skin, clean skin, whether they're using your product or not. Just make sure you're not selling fake products, and make sure that your product you are selling is what somebody can use and not come back tomorrow and tell you that, oh, their skin is scratching. Okay, and then also use the in-store events. Do you do paint and shop, or sip and shop? All those things you have to like categorize them and make them in a well-detailed timeline, and how you are going to allocate all those resources for it. And then we're going to be talking about understanding sales tactics. Understanding sales tactics, on the other hand, is quite very simple. So this is the method you use to sell your products or services. This can include your direct sales, your online selling, or sale through retail partnership. So let me still use the skincare, okay? And what are the tactics? How do you want to sell all those things? What are the methods you want to use? Okay, for instance, you want to do online sales. First, you're going to understand your customers' buying process. How do they buy? Do they buy weekly? Do they buy monthly? Do they buy 3 times in a year? You have to understand all these things. It might seem very, very broad and too much to ask, but once you start the process, you see that, oh, all these things are very, very clear and easy. For example, you're a software company that offers free trials to attract potential customers that follow up. So if you see all these new accounts now, they'll tell you people, oh, for the beta users, if you sign up on a platform and help us to check errors and all that, you will have 2 years free subscription once we launch. This is the easiest way tech companies get their customers. Very, very easy. They just give people that will sign up early free access, and they just go about it. Build customer relationship. If I tell you how many people that I met online and buying things for that, now I have a very, very strong relationship with them, you would think that, oh, if I don't buy from them, something is going to happen. That's because these people have made me not just a customer, but they've built that relationship that tomorrow, even when I want to go and buy from somebody else, I'll feel guilty because of the relationship we already have with them. And then increase sales value through upselling and cross-selling. Okay, you just have to, is it in-person selling, direct selling, you use it. Is it online, you use it. Is it sales through retail partnership, you use it. Okay, you try to use every step possible to make a sales. So outlining your growth strategy is very, very easy. Okay, this is your plan for business expansion. Okay, you sell skincare and you're always online. You have a physical store, but that is not enough for you. You want to launch your own for fashion industry, they have that runway events and all that. Okay, your own, you want to do testers. You want people who will come to your store and test your new products they are trying to find out. So you can make that event like occasionally, once in a month, you are going to try this on a person. Yeah, so that makes it very, very easy. Like wine tasting. This is like a strategy for people to use and get more customers and try to grow. Then you identify your growth opportunities. Do you see yourself moving to different states or different countries? You identify it. Evaluate the financial and operational implication of your growth. What are the financial implications of moving to a different country? They're going to identify all those things and outline them. Create a step-by-step plan. How do you tend to achieve it? Is it, first of all, you're going to get the customers, or you want to get a physical store, or you want to get a staff over there. You analyze all those things, okay? And then you implement monitor your progress and adjust the strategy as needed. So moving to a different state, what are the implications? You've said, okay, you've identified that you want to move to Abuja. The first thing you want to do is get a staff, because you can easily just send the product down to the staff and the staff distributes it. So first is to get a staff. So you've implemented getting a staff, is to monitor it. How is the movement going? Your progress, is it going well? Do you see it's about time to get a physical store now? So this is how to go about it. It's very, very easy. It's just putting your details ahead and documenting them down. They're going to be very, very easy to understand. Just by creating step-by-step process, you are just going to see yourself doing all those things with ease. Okay. Next, we're going to be talking about is growth and strategy implementation plan. For example, now, suppose you own a successful artisanal coffee shop in Nairobi. Okay, what it means by artisanal is that the whole place is decored very, very nice for Instagram pictures. And then your growth strategy is to expand your business by opening a second location in Mombasa, leveraging the city's demand for unique coffee shopping experience. So what are the first thing you're going to do is identify the opportunities. You've identified the opportunity, which is the demand for unique coffee shop experiences. Okay, you develop a plan. How do you want to achieve it? Okay, how do you want to achieve it? And then the next thing is to implement. You already know that your coffee shop has to be aesthetic. Do you plan to keep do you plan to keep books on the table for each customer? Do you plan to use crafts, like whatever you want to use in the shop? You have to start implementing it, and then you monitor and adjust. Okay, you always monitor and adjust. Once your Mombasa location is operational, you continue monitoring its performance, gather customer feedback, and adjust your strategy as needed to ensure success. Okay. All right, I'm working with time because I talk too much and I just find myself always gisting instead of working with my slides. I will leave the question for Christiana to help me attend while I move to the next on our list, which is organization and management team. You know, somebody said committed staff has been challenging now. I know, I understand. Like, I understand. I have this my very, very close friend. My best friend has a strawberry farm. So most likely it's just like we own the farm together. Staffing is difficult. Lie. Staffing is difficult. This season, I've employed 3 people already. Last season, I employed 3 people, and those 3 people I employed, all the new employees are the ones that are giving me problem. Honestly, they're the ones that are giving me problem. I don't even know. So now I had to let them go, sadly. And me, I'm not the person that loves letting people go, but I just had to let them go and bring people who are committed, because these are highly perishable products. So if you don't meet somebody that aligns with where you're going to, you will always lose money, and you cannot afford to be losing money as a business owner. So you just have to pray. Pray that you meet that person that has the kind of mindsets you want towards your business. This part of the business plan is where you are going to be talking about your company structure. Are you a sole proprietorship? Are you a partnership? Are you a limited liability company? Or are you a corporation? Are you an NGO? Whichever one you are. And then you're going to go down to list your key team members, the key strategic people that make decision possible in your company. Okay, you're going to talk about the theme. You're going to include their names, their roles, a brief summary of each member's background, their responsibilities within the company, their years of experience, and all that. You're going to put it together in a document or in that segment of the business plan. And then the next part is your financial projection. This is very, very important. Very, very important. So a financial projection is a critical component of your business plan. They indicate the economic feasibility of your business. They serve as a roadmap for you to follow as you develop your business, and they also signal to potential investors that your business is profitable. Okay? And then the key elements of a business plan is very, very easy. Your income statement, your cash flow, and your balance sheet. Okay? You make sure that your financial projection has these three. It's very, very important. So this is what you're projecting that your business is going to make. If your business is already in existence, you're going to have the historical projection that is based on what you've already been doing over the period of years. Is it months? Is it years? Is it a decade? What you've been doing, and then what you projected in the next 2-3 years or 5 years. This is what your business will be making. And then we'll talk about the key elements of a financial projection. First of all is your income statement. This shows your revenue, the cost, the profit for a specific period, and it illustrates your business profitability. Okay, so your income statement is very, very easy. First, if you don't know how to do an income statement, just know that right now you have to learn it. First, you're going to list out your revenue. What are those things that make up your revenue? What are those things that give you money? The money you get from your direct sales, you list them down. What are those things that give you additional money? Have you made investment? Are you getting dividends or profit from that investment already? You write it down. Is your company seeking for grants? Have you raised grants? Are you in the process of raising grants? You list it down. Have you gotten discounts in buying your equipment or in buying materials or buying anything? These are additional money that is coming back into your business. You write it down. Okay, so once you list all these things down, your revenue, your other income, if you have any direct labor, for instance, you have a cake business, so you know all those flour, your sugar, your eggs, those are direct raw materials. Without them, you cannot make your business sales. So you would take them out of your gross profit. Okay, I don't know if I'm confusing you, but let me take it from the beginning again. First, you're going to identify your revenue, all those things that give you money. Without making any sales, you cannot get those money. Those are your revenue. Okay, and then your other income are those things that whether you make sales or you don't make sales, those money are coming into your company. Those are your interest on investment. Those are your discounts. When you sell out your old equipment, these are money that you put back into the business. So we call them your other income. You identify them. Okay, and then your expenses now, all those direct labor, your direct expenses, like I said in the cake business, your raw materials. Okay, you list them out and take it out of your revenue. What you get is your gross profit. So once you get your gross profit, that is not entirely your profit. You're going to come back and take out your money you paid on advertisement. You're going to take out the percentage you take out for rent for that month. You're going to come and take out the money you spent on your salary, your staffing. Whether it's dandoko, sorry if you understand Hausa, whether it's people that help you carry things in the market, those are tiny laborers that you give them 200 naira, 300 naira. Always find a place to document it because those money are also expenses for your business. Most people overlook it, but I would tell you, no, don't overlook it. They're very, very important. Your charges that you use to take out money, you would remove all those expenses from that place, and what you get is your net profit. Don't forget, if you are paying tax, because we are soon going to start paying tax, all of us, you're going to take out how much you're supposed to be paying for tax. Whatever you have, that is your profit. So this is going to be your historical projection now, or your historical data. So based on all those things that you do, you're projecting that with this pattern, in the next 3 years, you're going to have 50% increase or 100% increase on your revenue, on your sales, or everything you list out here are going to increase. Okay? All right. What is this? Next one is your cash flow. Your cash flow shows how cash flows in and out of your business, indicating your business liquidity. So cash flow is just a very, very simple document. It starts with your revenue. It shows you your operating expenses. It shows you your investment activities. It shows you what else? I think I'm missing one. But then it's all listed out. It's like three. And then once you have all these expenses and all those activities you do under this segment, whatever you have, these are your cash, these are your running expenses, or what you use every day to run your business. Because most times we think it's about your income statement and your balance sheet, forgetting that the cash flow statement is very, very important. This shows the liquidity within your company, or how much you need to be running that company year in, year out. If you do your cash flows monthly, you're going to know that, okay, monthly, this is the flow of cash your company needs. Okay. And then the next one is your balance sheet. This provides a snapshot of your business's financial position. This just tells you specifically, this is where your business is at. Your capital investments, what you have, your income statement, your cash flow, everything is just included in your balance sheet. It's just like a total snapshot of whatever you need. How healthy is your business? Are you making profits? What is the percentage of that profit? Your balance sheet helps you detail all that. Okay. And then next, you're going to be talking about crafting your funding requests. So after you've done your projection, you know you want to raise money. You know you want to, you seek to get this amount of money from this investor. How do you intend to craft it? It's very, very easy. Clearly state the total funding you need. Assuming you need $100,000. Don't come and be saying you need $50,000 because you are scared that those investors don't have that amount of money. Say what you want. They'll be the ones to tell you what they can invest in your business. Okay? Always state the total funding you need. Ensure that it aligns with your financial projection and is justified by your business needs. First, you're going to go, okay, I need $100,000. Your projection is showing that in the next 2 years, you are going to be making $300,000. That's fine. And then based on your business needs new equipment. They need cash flow because you need to be paying for these operations to be firm. So you need this amount of money. And how are you intending to spend this amount of money? First, you're going to say, you need to pay. How will I make it so easy? Okay, first you say you need 20,000 out of that money to buy an equipment, and this equipment is going to cost this and is going to run for this period of time. And assumingly, this raw material is what is going to help you produce some certain level of product. You're going to write it. Okay, if we buy this machine now, we'll be able to be sealing our cupcakes faster, reducing the time of sealing cupcake from 5 minutes to 2 minutes. In that way, we'll be able to make 100 cupcakes within an hour. Your business needs that because you operate in a very, very large capacity. Okay, so any investor coming to see this will be like, oh, okay, this is making sense. And then you indicate the potential return. Okay, so now this machine is going to be making 100 cupcakes or selling 100 cupcakes within an hour. You have 8 hours in a day. So from that 100, you're already making 800 cupcakes, and you already have the distribution capacity and the retailers are ready to pick those cupcakes. So that's going to be showing that initially you can't meet up with the demand because you don't have a machine. So you manually seal your cupcakes. But now, if you have this machine, you are going to be making 800 cupcakes in a whole day, taking your revenue from 50% to like 1000%. Which investors will not want to invest in that kind of business? Because they already know that what they need to give you is the money to buy those raw materials, to buy those machines. And once you have those machines, you are going to clearly state to them that, okay, your investment is for 100,000. I'm going to be paying you so amount of money every year, or I'm going to give you this percentage of my company. I'm going to give you 2% of my company, 3% of my company. That's at the end of the year, the profit I make, I'm going to give you 2% of that profit. So most people don't really understand how this thing works. They're always scared of, oh, giving their equity. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. It means that if you are making 1 billion naira, how much is 2% of 1 billion naira? That you're not willing to take 100,000 now, just so you can meet that target. Okay, so it's very, very easy. Let me not dwell most time on explaining. We are already running out of time. Okay, next I'm going to be talking about is utilization of funds. I think I just explained this, but let me go over it again. So this provides a detailed breakdown of how your funds are going to be allocated. I've already said it, so let's not dwell time on this. For example, using a pie chart to visualize these funds. First, you already say 50% are going for equipment, 20% is going for marketing, 15% is going for inventory, and 10% is going for contingencies. This contingency is just in case there's something that is not adding up. You can quickly just pull out funds from that money and cover it up or do all that. Okay, so this is already explained, and we're going to go back and talk about our appendixes. So what is included here? You can include anything. Okay, this supports your claim, your statement made in the business plan. It provides tangible proof of your preparation and due diligence. You are going to reference anybody you use this work, or what sites you made your research, the importance for potential investors, your lenders, people that have lent you money before, people you've partnered with, your pictures, anything you have. You do have your licenses, your permits. You can just put a screenshot right there so that these people know that you mean business. If you have pictures of your past productions or where you've been mentioned, which certificates you've received, which award you've received, pack everything and put it there so they'll know that you stand on business and you're ready and you're here to make business. Okay, so now I think we've covered all the elements of a business plan. Now, business plan in general. Update your business plan regularly. These are living documents that should grow and change with your business. Your business have grown from a $100 business to now a multi-million-dollar business. You won't be using your past business plan now. You have to update your business plan so that it will be reflecting that you are now a $1 million business. Okay? And then timely update, review and update your business plan at least once a year or whatever major changes occurs. Okay, you are into the confectionery business and you've stopped making chin chin. You have to update your business plan to take that one out. Okay, you have to take that one out. Maria says, does it include equity to your investor? Well, that is always a business. After you've presented your business plan to potential investors, the following document or the following meeting that comes after it is always to talk about returns and equity. So those ones always is specific to the investor you're speaking about. Okay, specific to the investor you want to be speaking to or you are intending to speak to. So most times you have to give them your business plan to see all that, and then they'll tell you how much they're willing to give you, and then you'll be the one to tell them how much of your equity you're willing to give off. All right, so next, I've already told you people how to always let your business plan be updated. Now we're going to be talking about identifying the problem. First, let me read this example on the screen. It says, while Susan had the bad skills and the idea, she faced, oh, I think I missed. Okay, I missed this. So this is a case study. Let me read it out. We are far behind schedule and I should be ending this at most 10 minutes. So I'm going to rush this. So creating a business plan. This is a case study. The name of the business is Africrat. And the idea is Susan is a skilled bead maker in Johannesburg, South Africa, and she has a dream. She wanted to share her passion and skills with the world through AfriCrafts. Okay? A business selling handmade African crafts items. Her target customers were both local patrons and arts and international tourists interested in authentic African crafts. So her whole idea is around crafts. Yeah. And then what is the problem? While Susan had the skills and the idea, she faced several challenges: understanding her market better, defining her marketing and sales strategy, and organizing her business structure, including managing her finances and securing funding from her for her businesses. So these are the problems that we have already identified for Susan. Okay, now we are going to talking about the finding the solution. Susan now began her journey by understanding her market. She first of all wants to understand the whole craft market. She found that her customers would primarily be locals from Nairobi. So people around Nairobi are the people that are going to consist 60% of her customer base. Okay, who appreciated handcrafted art, and the remaining 40% are international tourists, especially those from the US and the Europe. So she has start understanding what is the problem now and then how to find her solution. Susan now laid out her marketing strategy in her business plan. She decided to utilize Instagram, where she had a potential reach of over 1,000 followers in the first year, to showcase her crafts. She also planned to attend at least 10 local art and crafts and cultural festivals throughout Nairobi, throughout Kenya each year to reach her potential local and tourists. And then Susan now formed partnerships with 5 local boutique souvenir shops in Nairobi and Mombasa, and 2 labeling hotels. Okay, so this to tell you that Susan has already identified all these things, and she already know that, okay, well, the first place to sell these things are online, even though 60% of her customers are locals in Nairobi. So first she has to be going for this event, partner with all these shops, get the labels, get all these people to come around. Okay, so it's not just about sitting down and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You have to find a way around it. Still on finding solution, Susan developed a detailed financial projection. She predicted that her initial cost would be around 500,000 KES, with ongoing expenses at about 50,000 KES, okay, per month. She expected an average revenue of 100 KES per month. This is per month in the first year, increasing by 10% every year. So every year she already states that 10% increase is going to be happening every year. So based on this number, she figured that she needed a funding of about 1.2 thousand KES to cover the initial cost and sustain the business until it could turn into a profit. So Susan was very clear, and she has gone ahead to present all these financial statements and request for funds, and she was able to secure a loan from Kenya Women Microfinance Bank. So this is just like a walkthrough on how to develop a business, easy and straightforward. So finding a solution now, still on Susan. With a comprehensive roadmap in her business plan, Susan successfully launched AfriCrafts. The business grew steadily, meeting her projected revenue within the first year. She expanded her customer base to over 3,000 individuals, with the 60-40 split between locals and tourists, just as predicted in her business. So this is like a very, very easy roadmap that you can just adopt and work with. It's just very easy. Always plan. Once you don't plan, that means you're planning to fail. So this is a key takeaway. Susan's journey with AfriCrafts showcased the power of a well-drafted business plan. Her meticulous planning and projection allowed her to secure necessary funding and guide her business to success. So this case study just serves as a practical, real-world example of how entrepreneurs think and how they should understand that this is what you need in detailing your business plan and how to come up with it. Okay, this will help you understand the value in business plan. If you have any question, like I said, through it. Let me attend to all the questions. I have less than 3 minutes to be saying bye-bye, but I have a question on the screen. Let's look at the screen. See the questions. I'm going to be asking number one, number two, number three. I just want the answers. I don't want us to stay and be reading because it's going to take most of our time. So just briefly give me the answer so that I will know that I've not been talking. Calm down, calm down. Say na B, calm down. You all should chill. Okay, number one. Number one says, what is a business plan? I just want to hear A, B, C, or D. Okay, number one is being. Thank you, Celia. Thank you, Caroline. Okay, all right. That means we are on the same page. I love what I'm saying. So number two, right now, we are going to number two. Number two says, which of the following is not listed as a benefit of a business plan? Number two now. Okay, that means we are on the same page. What is the first element of a business plan? The first element of a business plan. Number three. Okay, somebody has given me A, number one, two, and three all at the same time. All right, that makes sense. It's good that we are all on the same page. So number four now, quickly. What is an important tip of writing a great executive summary? And then number five said, what does a market analysis help you to understand? Number five said, what is the purpose of a target market analysis? Number three, C. Number four, C. Number five, A. Okay. Okay, I can see answers flowing in. All right. Okay, it's good. Seems we are all on the same page. And then number seven, 8, and 9. 7 says, which of these is an example of marketing strategy implementation? Number 8 says, what is the primary purpose of financial projection in a business plan? And number 9 says, which of the following should be included in the funding request section? I want to see 7, 8, and 9. This one says 7B. Okay, beautiful. B, B, B. How about 8? Number 8. Number 8 says B. Okay. How about 9? Number 9, 9. I want to be sure you guys got 9. Okay, beautiful people of God. I'm not going to stay here and be saying my goodbyes and see you next week because we've practically exhausted the whole time, even with Jara. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a wonderful time. I'll see you people next time. That is in case I'm going to be given any section to take. But if I'm not, I wish you people really well. And I wish your business gets that success and attains that position you're planning for it to get to. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Same station. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Simi.
Bye.
Thank you, Christiana. Thank you, Joy. Sorry, guys, I took the whole day. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Bye,
We enjoyed the
everybody.
session as well. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
Cool.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you, Joy. I have to switch to showcase her. Funny enough, Simi, I'm taking showcase her. So I have to switch so fast. You guys, bye. Yes, I'm on LinkedIn. I saw somebody asking if I'm on LinkedIn. Yes, I'm on LinkedIn. You can search me with Evelyn. If you search Evelyn on LinkedIn, you'll still see me. Okay, bye guys. Okay, and I think let me do this. If you're still here, this is my phone number. I don't know how fast you can copy it. So don't go. I have to. I don't know how fast you can copy this number, but that's my. Okay, I think I sent it to just the host and panelists. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, so this is my phone number. I don't know how fast you can copy it, but that is it. All right. Bye.